Mr. Gray's refusal to comply or acquiesce with such request or demand would subject him to arrest, could subject him to arrest for resisting or disobeying you.
I'm telling you, leave and leave right now.
Leave and leave right now. Can I get your name and badge number before I go?
Leave and leave right now.
Can I get your name and badge number?
No, sir. You can leave and leave right now.
Okay. Okay.
You will be booked in as John Doe. And because you're not cooperating, you'll be booked in as John Doe, and you'll sit in jail for 48 hours until they determine who you are by your fingerprint.
Welcome back to ID Refusal Central. We're taking you back to Brevard County, Florida, October 2013. What started as a man simply filming a traffic stop rapidly escalates into a chilling ultimatum: total submission or jail. Today, we break down critical footage from Honor Your Oath civil rights investigations. Please support their original channel linked below and let them know we sent you. But here is the burning question. Can an officer legally erase your identity and book you as John Doe just for remaining silent? Watch closely, because what happens in this deposition room exposes a terrifying reality about police power that you need to see to believe.
Do you have unlimited authority to make requests or demands on that day, on October 23rd, 2013? Did you have unbounded, unlimited authority to make requests and demands of Mr. Gray such that Mr. Gray's refusal to comply or acquiesce with such request or demand would subject him to arrest, could subject him to arrest for resisting or disobeying you?
Notice the lack of hesitation. This officer suffers from a dangerous psychological bias known as the authority complex, believing his badge grants him immunity from the law itself. Legally, no officer has unlimited authority. Under the Fourth Amendment, any demand must be reasonable and lawful. By answering yes, he effectively admits to a premeditated intent to violate civil rights. But let's see how this unlimited mindset manifests on the street.
What's going on? Good.
Get ready in you.
For what? Not being detained or anything?
No, you're not being detained, but you've made yourself
Good, how are
part of
you?
this traffic stop.
No, I'm observing the traffic stop.
Who are you?
I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
I'm sorry?
Journalist gathering content for a story.
For a story? What kind of story?
Just a story I'm working on.
What's the name of your story? What company do you work for?
Hold on a second.
What's your name? Oh, I see. You're one of those kind of guys. Okay. Well, do me a favor. Stand over here in the shade.
All right.
But don't stand behind this deputy while he's conducting
That's why I was standing more over there when you guys
Well,
pulled in.
actually, you were, sir. So
Still
stand
pretty
over
close
there,
to him.
like I asked you to, so you're not behind this deputy while he's conducting
Okay,
business.
I'll stand over here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Here, we see a classic consensual encounter. Mr. Gray asserts his status as a journalist, a protected activity under Glick v. Cuniff. The officer uses a control tactic by moving Gray to a specific spot. Gray complies, thinking cooperation will ensure safety. This is a critical mistake. In the eyes of a tyrant, compliance isn't cooperation, it's weakness. The moment Gray establishes his right to be there, the officer prepares to shift the goalposts.
Yes, sir.
Now you're trespassing, so they want you to leave.
Okay, you went and got her to trespass me. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not asking you. I'm not going to argue or
That's fine,
dispute
I'm
it with you. I'm telling you, leave and leave right now.
Leave and leave right now. Can I get your name and badge number before I go?
Leave and leave right now.
Can I get your name and badge number?
No, sir. You
Before
can
I
leave
go.
and leave right now.
Okay. I'll tell my wife to move it. I'll move over here on the public right away.
All right, sir. That's it. I'm done telling you. You're under arrest. Back. Put them behind your back.
Get back there.
Don't resist me.
This escalation is instantaneous. Why? Because Gray asked for a name and badge number. This is contempt of cop, an ego injury, not crime. Legally, to trespass someone from a public access area, there usually needs to be a specific owner request or a violation of rules. Gray was leaving, but the arrest happened anyway. This proves that trespass was a fabrication to punish Gray for questioning authority. But the punishment doesn't end with the handcuffs.
If you don't tell your wife to cooperate, you'll go to jail.
Oh my God, look what you did to my phone, man.
I didn't do that to your phone, sir. You did that to your phone.
Trying to stop.
You hold him?
I'm not gonna resist, I'm fine.
I know you're not. I see they got it. They get a lot. All right, sir. Watch your back.
Okay, what's the best way to go in?
Butt first.
Butt first? Okay.
You will be booked in as John Doe. And because you're not cooperating, you'll be booked in as John Doe, and you'll sit in jail for 48 hours until they determine who you are by your fingerprint. I'm not asking you again. I've already asked you once. You want to play that whole bullshit with me? Go right ahead and do it at the jail. You can kiss my ass. That's what you can do.
Listen to the threat. You will be booked in as John Doe. This is psychological warfare designed to strip a citizen of their identity and induce panic. Under Hebel, while you may need to ID after a lawful arrest, using indefinite detention as a weapon is a violation of due process. The officer's final comment, "He can kiss my ass," reveals the true malice behind the badge. This wasn't professional policing, it was a personal vendetta. But watch what happens when he has to explain this under oath.
And so, again, I just want to be absolutely crystal clear. Your testimony is that Mr. Gray obstructed the traffic stop,
Yes.
and he did so by photographing and/or video recording Deputy Cook.
His actions caused him to stop his traffic stop, interfered with his traffic stop, which is what the obstruction is.
The lawyer sets the trap perfectly. Notice the shift. On the street, the charge was trespassing. But here, under oath, he admits the real issue was obstruction. And what was the obstruction? Filming. By admitting the camera caused the deputy to stop, he essentially confesses that they cannot perform their duties under public scrutiny. He attempts to criminalize a First Amendment right to cover up a bad arrest. This admission is the key that unlocks the lawsuit. So, what was the aftermath of this abuse of power? The charges against Mr. Gray were dropped before he ever saw a courtroom. He subsequently filed a civil rights lawsuit against Deputy Stoll and Sheriff Wayne Ivey. While the specific outcome remains undisclosed, this recorded deposition stands as a permanent lesson for us all. Here is the takeaway. Do not be intimidated by threats of becoming a John Doe. When you know the Constitution, your camera is your strongest shield. Always record. I am ID Refusal Central. Don't forget to like and subscribe to arm yourself with the knowledge to protect your rights. See you in the next one.